I love how you were saying earlier, because, you gave me this beautiful blowout this morning.
I was looking at it like, why the layers is layering? Like, why is it sitting like perfect? Like, I'm like, her hair looks so good.
You really talk to my hair. I know that sounds crazy,
Nope.
but see, I'm super happy we crossed paths. The first time I met you, I was, who is this person? Like, she looks special. And the reason I thought this is because first of all, you walk and move with a lot of confidence, like incredible confidence that says, I'm in the room, right? And then there's like all this nuance to your look. Like, you really are an artist, like in every way of the word, because there's fine detail to everything you style on yourself.
I am a Cancer, so I'm a moon child. Like, I go off how I feel. So based on how I feel that day, or maybe a couple of days leading up to it, then I'd be like, let's do that. I'm not really big on like what color I actually want to do. As long as I have a feel and my nails are shaped perfect, I'm pretty much happy with that. But as far as my hair, that's big to me.
Tell me about your trajectory in getting into doing hair. Like, what sparked your passion?
I come from a background of hair. My whole entire family does hair. All my cousins, like, even if they don't do it for a living, they still know how to do hair. And they are fire, like so fire. Like, if we went back to Cleveland, where I'm from, they all can do your hair and you're going to be like, Rica, like, I don't know who I'm going to choose. I was like, I know, I told you, right? But I picked up a dowel when I was 8 and I was like, I'm about to do her hair so good. And I looked at it and was like, this looks so good. So I took that and I was like, I'm about to start doing hair. I did my friends, my family. Then at 14, that's when I gained clientele. Yeah, my mom was not going to let people come to my house. So she was like, you're going to go to theirs. And then I did hair all the way up until I was 19. Then I stopped. And then I picked it back up at 24. Wow. So it's not stopping.
The 14 to 19 is so impressive, by the way.
I'm telling you, like, what? If I would have never stopped and took that break, like, who knows where I would have been. I did this, like, I'm 8 years old. The first thing I started doing was braiding. So when I braided this dowel hair so crispy, it was like, like, how am I doing this at 8 years old? And nobody showed me this. I knew it was a gift. Like, my mom is the only child, so she never showed me how to do hair. Hair is not even in her. But when I picked up this dowel and just start like parting it and braiding it on the scalp, because on the scalp and individually is two different things. Most people can braid like plaited, individually, and then most people can't like braid on the scalp. I braided this dowel hair on the scalp, and it was fire.
How'd you even know which one to?
That's what I'm saying, though. That's how you know, like, it's a gift from God. Like, you can't even explain it. He just gives it to you, and you just do it. Because you gotta have passion. You have to love what you do, or it's gonna feel like work. It doesn't feel like work to me. It really feel like I'm just floating through life. Especially when I moved here from Cleveland, Ohio, a year and a half ago, I can really see clearer now. And the fact that I can do way more ethnicities, like really showcase my work. Like, no, Rica don't just braid. She don't just do black hair, just locks. Like, she can do everything. Like, my husband actually helps a big part of that. Like, he makes my cards for me. I don't have it on, but, my apron with all my styles on there. That sign that's in front of that, Crystal actually bought it for me, but he designed it. A lot of my videos he has done, like if I tell him to edit it. So, yeah, my husband is a really big deal. Like, he helps me a lot with my marketing as far as like social media wise. But you also got to put in the footsteps, the footwork too. Go out there, talk to people yourself. Also, word of mouth. That extremely helps. just like when Cruz said, oh, you could go to Rica. Like, and then, of course, I don't know if you did check out the work. I don't know if you just took her word for it.
I just took her word. But I did look at the flyer, though.
Got you.
I did look at the flyer because remember the woman who was...
yeah, that's sad. Yeah.
I have a friend named Gigi, and I asked her once, like, what is the least favorite thing about me? And she said that I laugh at inappropriate moments. And this is one of them, but it's just out of nerves.
For sure. Yeah, I didn't take it as you was like thinking that was funny. That's your personality though. Like, like my little brother, like he think everything is funny. Like when it's time to be serious, like what are you laughing for? So it's like everything ain't meant to be personal. That's just your personality. Like when I met you, I was like, this girl is so bubbly, like so dope. And you was like, do you think I'm gonna look right? I was like, you got hella swag. Like, I told you, I said, I'm not gonna put this style on a weenie. Like if you are a weenie, you're gonna get regular. Like I could tell when somebody got swag, like, oh yeah, I'm gonna do this on you. And I love how you guys just let me just trust me. Like, nah, I got something for you. You just know, like, just come on so I can see it. Like, it's going to be fire. I love that. And it always be like, see, I knew this was going to look good on you.
And you inspire me, Rica. You're such a great mother.
Thank you
and
so
it's
much.
Like, not everybody's built to be a mother.
Correct.
I've seen your kids. And then when they call you on the phone, that's the sweetest.
I love my kids so much. But people get it confused, like act like they can't live their lives just because they have kids. Like kids don't stop no show. You know what I'm saying? They may slow things down, but they don't stop nothing. Like you can live your life still with kids. I'm very grateful for my support system too, because some people don't have that. And that is kind of hard. You can't really do what you need to do without the support. It does take a village, and I'm grateful for my village that I have. My kids, they know that when I was in Cleveland, me and my husband did hair from our house when they were little. And then we got a bigger house, our apartment. Our apartment was so small. And then we got a house because they were still small after that. And then we turned our basement into a full service salon. Like one half was the barbershop, the other half was like a salon. And so we did that because we knew that in the hair industry, being at a shop, you would never see your kids. Like, because you can't bring kids to a shop. You know what I'm saying? First of all, it's unprofessional. They're going to get tired. I mean, it's just a bunch of things of why you don't want your kids at the shop. And so in this industry, most times, grandparents, aunties, uncles have the kids while you're working. It's like, no, I want to see my kids every day until they get bigger for us to go in the actual shop. We're going to work from home. And so we separated from the house, actually had it like a full service salon and barbershop.
Incredible.
And when we finally got into a shop, they hated it. The customers, they was like, go back home.
What?
They just love the vibe. They like just your house is a mood. We just love it. Like, it's just a vibe. Like, hey, that's crazy. But, you got to move on. I don't want to be in no house forever. So I was like, and I didn't get my license to be in the house. You see what I'm saying? So it was like, I got to elevate, guys. I do miss it, though. But then I don't, you see. But I'm glad that you see that.
You carved a new path for yourself to expand, even though where you were at was comfortable.
It's not about a destiny. It's the journey. Like we are rushing to get where. You're going to set a goal and then you're going to add to it. And then you're going to add to that, then add to that, then add to that. Like if you just stay stagnant, what are you doing with yourself? Like we should never be stagnant. We got to keep elevating and elevating and elevating. But don't be such in a rush. Just each day at a time. Like I told you earlier, it's about each day at a time, just making sure you progress. Because there ain't no bread laying in that bed. I got to get that trademark. That's what I think. But when you do have to listen to your body, though, too. Like if your body feels like my brain wants to do it, but my body can't, It'll let you know. So, you just got to listen to your body. But then also, is it really your body telling you that or just you? You got to know the difference because it's like, are you just being lazy?
Yeah.
You just got to keep going. Like I told you tomorrow, get up at 4 a.m. Like my thing is I love eating me some cereal in the morning, having my little coffee, and then getting to it, whatever I need to do. That's my thing to start my day. I like to start it with the gym. I have been being lazy for the last couple of days, but tomorrow I promise I'm going. 4 a.m. I like to get in, get it over with.
Early in the day.
Yeah, because I'm still on East Coast time. So for me, it's like I'm really waking up at 7. Yeah, because we're 3 hours ahead. Like I've been living in Cleveland for 30-some years. So it's like that just won't go away. And when I moved here, I was still traveling back for a year and 4 months. So November was the last time I went. I mean, it's going to take me a minute to adjust to the time difference. But I'm still a morning person, though. So that's not going to change. I don't really the sun is so bright out here. You can't lay down. It'd be like, get up. And I like sleeping with my blinds open. So it really, so I can get up. Because if I shut them and it makes the room darker, it'll make me feel as though it's later. Yeah, I like to get up and get my day started because I'm already living here 3 hours behind. I don't know if you ever read Genesis in the Bible, but it talks about how God created one thing per day. Like, why he could have just been like, boom, done. Like, he didn't rush it. It was one thing each day, maybe sometimes 2 or 3, but he still ain't complete what he wanted to complete in one day. You see what I'm saying? But then, I don't know if you realize on Sunday, he rested. Like, even he get tired. So that made me think like, wait, he get tired too? This is normal to be tired. But I don't know if you ever felt like when Sundays come, it really feels like a rest day. No matter how much energy you try to have, it feels like I'm supposed to be resting this day. Because it takes about 2 years to fully build what you want as far as like your clientele base. And then it takes roughly like 5 years for you to be completely on your own. I guess too, it just depends on the city. My journey here went kind of fast. In Cleveland, I would say it took 5 years for me to not work a job. It took me about a year for me to not work a job here. So my journey moved hella quick here. So I guess it just depends on the state that you're living in. This is a fast-paced city, but I also wouldn't say, like I have clientele, but like I don't here. Because every day I'm doing somebody new. Every single day. Every day, every day, every day. So it's like, do I got client? Like I still do people consistently. But I would say more back at home, it was more clientele based versus here is like some clients, but more of like tourists, more of like everyday walk-ins, more of like last minute people. But I love that though, because it's like, it don't keep you stagnant. Because I remember I was afraid of doing people that I didn't know. Because back where I'm from, you did the footwork. You walk up to people, kind of feel them out. It'd be word of mouth like, oh, I refer my cousin to you. So it's like, okay, you didn't know that person, but you knew it came from a referral. So it kind of made you at ease. But living here, it was like, I don't know anybody I'm doing. You're hoping that their personality is like nice. Because at first, I wasn't going to get those apps that I have, Booksy and Style Seat, because I was like, I don't know who's going to pop up at the shop. I don't know what I'm dealing with. But then I was just like, girl, you believe in God. Like, what you going to be scared of? You your own boss. You don't have to do their hair if you don't want to. Take the cape off. You're in a nice area. They know not to act no fool here. And if they do, just dismiss them. I had to remove that getting in my head about, oh, I don't know these people. I'm not from here, blah, 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 blah. And just have faith and keep going. I could say I always have faith and believe in God, but I also can say that you got stronger moving here. Like it's one thing to say it, but it's one thing to really be like, cannot cry over stuff that I can't see. You know what I'm saying? You really have to have faith. Like, don't go by off sight. Literally go by off faith, because my first 8 months was so tragic. I was crying every day because I didn't have any clientele here. I had to work a job, and the jobs that I did work were paying $13 an hour. I'm not no kid, but I took it just to have some income. You see what I'm saying?
Mhm.
And then I had to wait on a check every Friday. So it was like I went from every day to 8 months of every week of $200. So once I found my strength again, that's when I've seen that God start blessing me. And that's when he like, okay, you gained your strength back. Let me show you Crystal's shop now because now you're ready. Like I've been going to that gym for 8 months and never seen that shop ever until one day he knew that I was ready and was like, my head literally just turned like, look over there. And I'm like, I've been here for 8 months. Like this gym is literally behind her shop. Where did this shop come from? It's all in timing, your maturity and how things is supposed to go in his time. And once I got my mental together, he was like, okay, you ready now for the next journey. See what I'm saying? So then working at that corporation really taught me a lot. Shout out to Ulta Beauty. They really got me comfortable with working more with different ethnicities and they train very well. They really do. I just always like to be on my own. So it's just like when things start getting uncomfortable before it's too late, you got to move. So I was like, you know what? Let me just step out on faith and see because I was working mainly there 3 days a week, but preferably the weekends too. And so I was like, I know people need me outside of here on the weekends. I need to see. So I just end up leaving one day and I was like, oh, it's booming for me. So I'm a summer baby, so I don't do this cold weather. Like, I knew that I was meant to be in the sun because I was born in the summer. And it's always raining and snowing in Cleveland. Like, we have 4 seasons, but it doesn't feel like 4 seasons. It feels like it's 2.
Like winter and spring?
Winter and fall.
Oh.
And it's very depressing because it's always dark. It's always cloudy. What I don't like about Vegas is I love the sun, but I'm getting burnt up out here. My skin feel like it's melting. But other than that, I find myself more peaceful, more happy because of the sun.
Oh, yeah. That makes a difference.
Yeah, I don't see that I'm depressed because it's crazy how the weather can change depression for you. Y'all don't realize how spoiled y'all are here. Like people are like, oh, it's getting too hot. It's bothering me. And I'm like, you're going to have to deal with any weather, you know what I'm saying, from anywhere. You just have to pick your poison. Do you want to deal with the cold? Do you want to deal with the heat? Do you want to deal with earthquakes, hurricanes? What you want to deal with? Because it ain't no running from nothing. So I'd rather deal with this heat. We barely get rain. Like,
barely.
I love that for me. Like, I had a ball this summer. Like, I was outside.
Hey.
Not no club-wise, but just like swimming pool, being with my family. Because the first year was a very hard time for us. I was like, nah, Vegas, you owe me from that previous year. You owe me. So I'm outside. I'm at concerts.
Yeah, you're going. What's the next concert you're going to soon?
Chris Brown. Going to that fight with Canelo and Crawford. I love boxing. I just like getting dressed, you know, because I barely get to get dressed because I'm always doing hair. I used to wear cute, tight stuff when I first started doing hair. I'm like, this is uncomfortable. Like jeans and fitted shirts because in the East Coast, that's where we wear like fitted clothes. But when I moved here, I was like, it's too tight for that. I mean, it's too hot for that. So I was like, I need to get, like I wear a small, medium. I've been wearing extra large 2X.
For them to be flowy.
Pants. I've been wearing my husband's clothes. He's so mad. He like, why's you in my closet? I'm like, because it look better on me. Yeah, like he got swag too, for sure. I'm not being with no unswaggy dude. He got that swag too. But I'm like, I look better in your stuff. And then by his name being Skills the Barber, I'm like, I look better repping it. Like, come on.
Oh, you leave me in such awe sometimes.
Yeah. At first, you know, when I met you, when I first started talking to you, I used to think, like, is she like, shut the hell up? Like, but no, you really like just taking it in. Now that I got to know you, like, because you used to just look at me like so blank, like, but like no type of like
No emotion.
no feedback, no emotion. I'm like, okay. But then once I got to know you, I'm like, no, she just really like taking it in. Or you would do like you would sit there and look and you'd be like, I'm like, you know. But then as I got to know you, I'm like, then you would come back the next week and be like, because you became like a every week girly low key. I'm not even mad at you though, because I lived in Cleveland and was getting my hair done. It was every 2. My client's like, I think I seen you last week, but I don't know because your hair different this week. I'm like, hey, you gotta leave that mystery.
You made a journey to Las Vegas. You took a chance. You took a leap of faith. It brought you here. And now we're here. We're literally having this conversation right here in this like cool studio.
And I love it too. This is so cute.
Yeah, you like the sign?
I do.
That sign is hella cool, huh? I made it.
I love it. We're all creative in our own way. So I remember I used to do my hair I used to get my hair done by my cousins, blah, 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 blah. And then when I got older, I was like, I'm going to just start doing my own hair because I know how to do it. I'm not going to be spending money on something that I can do myself. And then one day, this Jamaican lady that I picked up at the hair store, she was like, I've never even done this. I told her I did hair, and I was like, I do hair from home. She came to my house. She was like, this is crazy. She was like, but something about your energy tells me I'm okay. So I did her hair. She was like, she asked me a question and she said, do you let other people do services? And I was like, for what? Why would I pay for something that I can do myself? And she said, well, how are you going to help feed somebody else's family? And I looked at her for me, not for nobody else. For me, it was like, I never looked at it like that. Like, people help me feed my family, then I should look at it like, oh, I'm helping feed their family. And once I looked at it from that outlook, then it became like, it doesn't save me any money doing my own hair because because I change my style so often, whatever style I want to do, I have to go to the beauty store to go get the product. So not only is that time and my gas, then I still didn't go home and wash my hair. Now I'm tired. Then I still didn't even start it. Now my arms and everything is tired as hell trying to install whatever I'm trying to do when I could have just got it done and been done with it. And they got all the stuff at the shop. Then I could have it's also about conveniency. So that 2 to 8 hours, depending on what I'm going to do that I wasted, I could have booked my appointment and then got it done, and then made money. You see what I'm saying? So it's all in perception on how you view it. So now I view it as, oh, that's a bill I gotta pay. Again, I grew up with hair, so I know how to book fire stylists. So they didn't spoil me so bad. I'm trying to get my money up to where I could fly them out once a month. Because when your hair looks good, it's your crown and glory. You feel good. I don't care what outfit we have on. We can have on the most raggediest outfit. But when that hair busting, stop playing with me. Like, stop playing with me. Haircuts too, like all that. Stop playing.
I swear, I've learned so much from you. Like, what you say echoes in my brain, hence the blank face every now and then.
Right.
Because it's registering. It's like 1, 2.
I know now.
3, robot.
Right.
I'm just curious to know, like, what you listen to. Because when I'm in there, sometimes I'll catch some Jill Scott, some Erykah Badu.
It just depends on my mood, again, how I feel, like the atmosphere. So at the shop, it's definitely going to be some like 2000s R&B, 90s, maybe that Jill Scott radio, Chris Brown, something like that. Because you got to be professional, but also like, ooh, in the car, definitely rap. Like, no... Unless I'm going on a road trip, Future, that's number 1. But right now, I'm listening to that Gunna
Fire
and Offset. I'm like, I got to switch two, like, what? 2 albums back to back to back. At first, they was like, play that Gunna. I was like, I love Gunna. I do as an artist. Sometimes with the rapper's music, you have to hear it maybe somewhere else, like maybe in a club. Maybe you have to see it perform live to like it. Sometimes you have to hear it on somebody else's reel. It just depends. Then it makes you be like, oh, this is actually nice. Because sometimes when you listen to it yourself, you be like, oh, this sounds the same. Oh, this is getting on my nerves. But now I'm like, no skipping on here. Okay, Gunna. But all his albums was fire. But that's what I'm listening to right now. When we leave, that's what's going to be playing. And I got me a new car. So whoever had this car put sounds in there.
You said.
So that bass is turned up. And then my husband adjusted, like, because he got sounds in his car, like the subwoofers and all that to make everything like, because I hate when I hear people bass like, boom, 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 boom. But you can't hear, like, what song is this? You can still hear it so clear, but like every beat, like, that's hitting.
Sounds like a whole vibe. I'm going to add that to my queue.
Yeah, for sure. So let's see what you've been listening to. Oh, yes. For sure, that Janae Aiko. Her song, I think, is it 316? The one where she said, you got to keep going. I think it's titled 316. Vibe is so, like, calming. Like, it makes me feel like I smoke, and I don't. Like, it's just so relaxing. Like, just a natural high. Like, even though she smokes, because she's from LA, her voice is so soothing. Them beats.
Her voice is so beautiful. And I'm like, and you smoke, girl? Like, how?
Because it just depends on, again, where you were born. And not only where you were born, the environment you were born in. Like here, drugs and like weed and liquor is normal. Like you can walk around the mall drinking. Mm-hmm. Like what? When I first came here, I was like, for real? In the casinos, like for real? Where I'm from, absolutely not. Then they got casinos at the gas station. Like what? When I first came out here, it was just like, is this for real? Or are they playing with me? It was just like a awe. Like, I see why they say Sin City. You can really get caught up here. You gotta be strong mentally before you come out here, or you'll get sucked right in.
Imagine like growing up here and shit.
And you like, this is normal.
But yeah, Sin City for real. Mm-hmm. And it happens to many people.
Yeah, I remember I was on the strip and this homeless guy, like I literally almost gave him all my money. He had a sign that said, no excuses, just made poor choices. It hit me so hard. Mm-hmm. I walked past him, I turned back around and I was like, that's the realest, like, he was begging, but he wasn't though. Mm. Like the words spoke to me, like I just felt them. He like, I ain't making no excuses. I just made poor choices. This is where I'm at. And it's much harder for men because nobody is going to save men. Like, we have to understand, women, we have it made. Like, when you see homeless women, sometimes I feel like, yes, it was their choice, but women can be saved more. Do that make sense? Like, it's always a man out here or something, or somebody that's willing to like do for a woman. Nobody's going to really do for men. Men really have it hard to where they have to like get it on their own, if that makes sense.
It really puts into perspective the male position, which sometimes gets muddied over like those attitudes of like, oh, well, that's what they're here for. Like, then compassion is like not there at that moment.
Like, nobody's going to save them.
Yeah.
And just like you said, that's what you're here for. This is what you're supposed to do. Like, it's so hard for men. And so women, like, we really have it easy. For real, for real.
Oh my gosh, I want to just keep talking to you this like on and on. I want you to come back next year for the next season. For sure. Can you guys see why I always take so much knowledge and wisdom from this woman? She's so insightful. You are so funny, Rica. Yeah.
But I be so serious, and I think that's why people be like, you so funny, and I be like, but I'm serious.
Where should people follow you? You got to share where you want people to contact you.
From my card, guys. So again, Rica is my name, like Costa Rica. That's how you remember me. This is my phone number. I still have like my 216 area code. And this is my YouTube, Ricreate. Also, you can book me on Bookski under Ricreate. I got that name from my client too. I was like, what should I name myself? It was like Recreative, Recreate, Recreated. And I was like, I like Recreate.
I love it. I love what you're doing, Recreate. You know, that had me dying what you were telling me, the story about your brother.
Yes, and you definitely take that to your head because you be doing the same thing. Talking about Recreate, what up?
It's been so nice having you. Like, I love like that our paths cross.
For sure.
You know, and I appreciate and I'm thankful for all of the things that you've like shared with me, you know? Because you don't got to put me on to game as much as you do,
right.
But you do. And of course, your artistry and craft and your passion is just so inspiring. So thank you, Rica.
I appreciate you for the invite. This is my first podcast, guys, and this is so nice. I was a little nervous, but it just feels natural talking to you. Can't wait to come back. This was awesome. So thank you for the invite.
This is Who Is That Be Talking To? And today I was talking to Rica Martin. Love you, Ricreate. Hey, hit up Ricreate though, for real. Hit her up.